Right.
Don't let her hear you say that.
Again. Right. We really should be working this time without any interruptions. I'm really sorry for the technical problems. I'm still trying to figure this streaming stuff out, and my producer's crap. I mean, look a pig. Sort it out, dude.
Actually, you know what? It sounds like your wife's phone was the issue, because in that amount of time, we should have started getting feedback if it was something else, and it's not there now.
Right, so...
I demand an apology.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, we're still going to...
We'll never apologize to Pig.
Right, anyway.
Stu, we're the pig.
Let's get back into this. Right, guys, sorry about that. Today is literally just a bit of a community stream. I want to say thank you to everybody for all the support and everything that's been given to me. So I decided to get a bunch of guys in from the Discord server and stuff that have been helping me out. And just, we're going to have a bit of a chat and a laugh. Marvel Girl, God Admin, thank you for doing such an awesome job with my Discord. And obviously Look a Pig as well.
I'm happy to help.
Cool. If you guys haven't joined our Discord yet, it's now a combined Discord of mine and Radicals, Brainy Beavers, Creaky Blinders, Red Rhetorics. They're all there. Someone wants to put the link in the chat. Come and join the Discord, because we're going to do a lot of kind of after shows and stuff like that, which is going to be fun. But yeah, today we're just going to answer some questions from the chat, have a little bit of a back and forward in the panel. Do you guys want to introduce yourself? Go through, see who's here.
I say ladies first. I say we go down the most important and last with me, who is the least important bastard in here.
Yeah, obviously Professor Games tried to kill my stream last time he was in here. So
hey! This is Constable Conspicuous, you bastard.
Oh, Constable Conspicuous.
I've never seen the two in the same room, so.
So yeah, we have Marvel Girl in here, obviously the head of the admin and a fantastic member of the community. We've got Turquoise Laura. Say hello, darling.
Hello, everybody.
Alright. She bought one of my t-shirts. Yay, I sell t-shirts.
I'm actually wearing it right now.
Whee! Who else do we have in here? We have the wonderful Rapapapadex. How you doing, bud?
Hey, mate. How you doing, bro?
Thanks very much for coming
okay,
in.
Man. Yeah, of course.
Looking forward to getting involved in your new project and everything as well.
Oh, yeah. I'm busy getting my computer to work, and I had a problem with the Wi-Fi here. We have some new cabling going on, so the cable guy's coming by next week. And then everything should be in order for our next collaboration, man.
So you've got your laptop and everything now, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was so cool. I want to give great thanks to a guy who gave me the laptop for free, because he saw one of my videos. He knew that I was waiting to buy a new one, and he just helped me. He just sent me a new laptop like that, and that was so cool. So I want to give him a shout out. I don't know if I can call his name, so I won't do it now. Maybe next time. Huh?
Oh, thank you. I just see in the stream Simon Dan's there, and apparently he's just been ripped apart on Nathan's show. Simon Dan, you want to come in and have a chat? That'd be nice. Tell us about what happened. Who else do we have? Yes, we have they and them. Hello, buddy. How you doing?
Evening all. I'm just an idiot from the chat, so that's all I am.
Just an idiot from the chat. Is that what you just said?
Yes, that's it. That's me. I just make fun in the chat.
So thanks very much for all the help you've done in the Discord and everything, buddy, as well. And welcome to the stream. And we also have the wonderful Constable Conspicuous. Certainly not Professor Games that tried to screw my channel last time.
Obviously.
How you doing, buddy?
Unintentionally. I looked into the case. Kid's innocent. Yeah. Hey, everybody. I'm Conspicuous, the latest member of the debunking crowd. I'm born and raised New Yorker, and here to tell you that ignoring the laws of physics are just as much of a crime as ignoring the law of man. That was absolutely goddamn terrible. I'm just going to go away now.
Constable Conspicuous did accidentally break my channel, but we've forgiven him. I will just certainly not hold it over him for the rest of his life. That's for sure.
All right, I'll put back the pictures in the horror. You know what I meant.
Obviously, we have the unhallowed knight, Radical himself. How you doing, buddy?
I was trying to raise the crowd so we can find the Constable Conspicuous. But hi, everyone.
Hey, mate.
Hey, Rabbit.
How you doing? Yeah,
we're gonna call you now by that name.
Yeah, do it. I don't mind.
What you got coming up on your channel, Radical?
I just did a mirror stream right before this one, and the cool thing is he actually has a 115 subs extra now.
Nice. That was for Dead Kennedy in Space, yeah?
Dead Kennedy in Space, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice channel, so another shout out for him.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of Dead Kennedy in Space and stuff. He's pretty funny, actually. Need to pay a bit more attention to him. Who else do we have in here? We have, obviously, the wonderful Jared. How you doing, buddy?
Doing all right.
Yeah.
Hey, Jared.
It's been quite the busy few days at work with everything else, and this is going to be quite the enjoyable respite. And by the way, hashtag skewer the pig.
Yeah.
Skewer the pig.
I'm getting that trending on the chat right now.
And excuse me, we also have Jay Brown in here, I think. He may have disappeared for a minute though.
Oh, you said you left for a moment. So
I think that's everybody, right?
Yeah, Schrodinger's cat.
Oh, Schrodinger's cat. How you doing, buddy?
Also get Sean Hufford in here.
The cat is silent.
Folks, guess who's got a new microphone?
Hey, Schrodinger's cat.
Your microphone sounds a bit jumpy there.
Yeah. I haven't gotten it yet. It's on order. It should be here tomorrow.
Congrats.
Hey, somebody said. Hey, somebody put a hashtag skewer the pig. Thank you.
Yeah, and I have a new video out. I released it yesterday.
Yeah, I actually had a watch of that. I very much enjoyed it. Yes, I haven't paid much attention to
my audio sucked.
Yeah, I did notice that I've done it a couple of times myself, where my voice was a lot quieter than the videos that I've actually done. And it is literally just a case of you have to double check everything before you upload it these days, like literally.
Yeah, how do you think
I'm new at it, and hence the microphone that I ordered last night.
Fair enough.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I've just uploaded my first ever edited video, and the frame rate is just donkey.
It's donkey.
What kind of rating is that?
Potato. Donkey. Okay.
Yeah, I use iMovie. What do y'all use?
I use Movavi at the moment, but I'm upgrading to Sony Vegas Pro. Pig, could you get...
I use V.
Oops.
I use VSDC, and there is a great question for Schrodinger's cat from the live chat. If Schrodinger's cat and the Cheshire cat fight, who wins?
Oh, yeah.
But here's the better question off of that.
Hey, Pig, could you do me a favor, or just get Red to link, please?
Or how do you know if they even fight if you can't see them?
You don't know until you open the box.
Right. And, well, how would he even know where I was? Because I could be in two separate places. So he could win one fight, but lose because I'm not even there.
Yeah. Oh, right.
So either way, I win.
I say the cat wins.
All right, Radical. I saw your recent video about Mr. Pear. So
that. Oh, jeez.
Is he going to debate?
He wants to debate. I don't know.
He wants to debate you, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I don't do debates.
Why not?
I'll take it.
I just see them as entertainment.
I think you should do a debate. I think you do quite well.
No.
Oh.
You know,
he doesn't have enough space. He doesn't have enough ammo for that face palm cannon for something bad for it.
It's literally not my style. I don't debate because I just see them as entertainment. I see them as clowns.
Yeah.
And I don't.
They certainly are cool clowns. Hey,
I
Sean,
mean, it's totally your thing, right? You like debating, and I kind of wanted to get you in there. But
Hi, Fight the Earth. I'm here under instruction by Red's rhetoric.
Why?
Because something needs to be set straight that Jared is still pushing. That's BS.
Oh no, what's he done?
Red's rhetoric has no part of Discord. None.
Oh.
And for Piggy to keep pushing that as Red's server is a fucking lie. Okay. That is Piggy's server that Red's has nothing to do with. I am under instruction to be as rude as possible and trying to get this record set fucking straight. Leave Red's name out of anything Discord related. He's not a part of Discord.
Okay.
Oh, sorry to be
Discord is
rude.
the worst.
I'm following instruction.
No, and for the history and everyone, it was fan section, then his section for the short time Red was on Discord, and then back to fan section.
And in this very hangout, it was pushed as if Red was still a part of it. No, not true.
Apologies, I was just reading the list.
Well, we know where the misconception came from, and that's one of the reasons why I had him fucking blocked.
Pig.
So anyway, what's going on in the world? Sean seemed mad.
And Sean's gone.
I don't even see the Reds thing on there, so...
Cunt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course.
Right, so we've been told off. Reds is not
So
part
yeah,
of Discord.
I could use a couple plugs here and there for my burgeoning channel if anybody wants to.
Yes, very much so. Guys, if you have not subscribed to Schrodinger's Cat, then why not? Come on, get that done, because he's awesome.
There are a million channels out in here that's better than mine, so please go to Schrodinger's Cat, guys.
Schrodinger,
I'm not very good, but I'm getting better.
Your debate with Flat Fucker, I quite enjoyed.
Oh, I caught that on set.
That was
My God.
Just a bucket of laughs. I cannot wait to have another.
Have you got any more arranged?
Don't know if y'all know Marilyn Spirit Level. Do y'all know her?
Marilyn Spirit Level. Yeah, the name does ring a bell.
Challenged her today.
A freak.
Yeah. I challenged her today. We'll see how that goes. It was just so much fun. I mean, I prepared for hours and hours.
Yeah, and
for that debate, and that guy showed up with nothing.
His response to everything was
it was almost insulting.
Yeah, but
right,
didn't care.
I mean, so I had slides. I had done my homework. Hey, what do you think about violence in furtherance of flat Earth? And he was like, no, I don't. And I'm like, well, on this day and this day, you said this. And he's like, he had nothing. It's like we were going to have a boxing match, and he didn't even do a push-up.
Yeah, he didn't put anything into actually trying to debate you at all. Like as the moderator, I was trying to step in and be like,
and said he won.
Yeah, as the moderator, I was trying to say to him, right now it's your turn to present some evidence, and he didn't. He just
right.
His answer to everything was, yeah, but that doesn't prove a globe. Even though when you were pointing out things like the Great Circle routes that are literally only possible on a globe, he was like, yeah, but that doesn't prove a globe. You're just assuming it's a globe. How do you argue with that?
Right. It's not an assumption if it works.
It's unfalsifiable.
If it works, it's...
Yeah.
They have an unfalsifiable belief.
That's what I was explaining to him.
Like,
yeah,
it works. Like, if you say that round tires are good, they work, and then someone says, no, square ones are just as good. No, the round ones work and the square ones don't.
I was going to say, there is a problem with that. Mythbusters tried that, and they completely destroyed the suspension of a rather hefty pickup truck.
Yeah, I remember watching that. It did not.
I saw that. That was a good episode.
What episode was that again?
I looked at his channel, and people commented to him that, oh, you crushed that dude. I'm like, what? He did what?
Yeah.
That sort of vision.
He was out on the streets the next day doing, he calls it flat smacking. And like
with a bullhorn.
Yeah, and he's just like he's just sitting there on his car. Like people are going past, he's going, NASA lies, and they're just like looking at him like, all right, you're just a crazy. You might as well be standing there with like a
Did
sandwich
you see
board on that
McDonald's,
says, "This is the end of the world."
The village idiot.
He went through the McDonald's drive-thru and used a bull and told them that the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
I usually just order food.
I was going to video about that, then the Morgal showed up, and that was just so much better.
Yeah,
it was so much a more tasty morsel.
I've had similar experiences like that with one gentleman I had a debate with on Geo's channel. Well, not exactly similar, but since we're talking debates, I had a talk with one guy. This is going to be a long-winded story, so I hope you guys are prepared for that, since we're talking debates.
We're here all night.
I saw I was just like shooting the crap. I had some free time in between my classes. I saw that there was a 24/7 Flat Earth live stream, quote unquote. Turns out it was just Glowbusters playing their same damn crap, just streaming it, just like a bunch of their old videos. So I decided to just like shoot the shite. Got a couple of Flerfs to start like getting a little bit riled up. And then like a little over the time I was like, okay, you know what? I want to get one of these guys into a debate. So I literally just starts like putting my email in there. It's like, okay, email me here. We're gonna set up a debate if you really wanna put your ideals to scrutiny. But then they just like kept, and then I just like kept like, you know, prodding them in the chat. And you will not believe what one of the guys said. I'm going to tell you guys something that's beyond stupid. You ready to hear something beyond stupid? Because I have something beyond stupid. You guys want to hear something beyond stupid?
Go on then.
I want to hear something beyond stupid.
I literally was like telling him how mathematics works as basic as 2 + 2 = 4. And one of the guys, and I'm not shitting you, said, you only believe 2 + 2 = 4 because science says that's what it equals.
No, because you can demonstrate.
Radical, cue the facepalm.
Yeah. Like,
oh, damn.
This is the problem with their whole, you only believe the maths because, you know, it's appealing to authority and that. It's not appealing to authority. It's not appealing to authority if someone tells you 2 + 2 = 4. That's not appealing to authority. That is listening to someone who's trying to teach you something. And in the same way, when you learn the maths behind, you know, the law of gravity, F = gm1 m2 over r squared, that's the same concept as 2 + 2 = 4. It's just maths that works. It's not indoctrination and it's not appealing to authority. It's just having maths that works.
But this guy was, I mean, these two guys are absolutely...
Yeah, there we go.
When I was in university and we learned that voltage equals current times resistance, the math, and then we would go into the lab and we would build a circuit and we would measure it, and holy shit, voltage equaled current times resistance, and we measured it. It's not an assumption when you can measure it.
All right, but that's not even the tip of that particular shiteberg. I got a lot more to go through. But like, that's literally what I was telling him. I was like, okay, you have 2 sticks, you have another 2 sticks, now you have 4 sticks. Then the guy tried to break it down to 1 + 1 + 1 + 1, and I'm just like, dude, we use like, you know, 2 + 2 or 35 + 74 because, you know, we don't want to just like say 1 X number of times. It's just gonna be a big waste to just like keep writing 1 + 1, so on and so on and so on.
Yeah.
And then one of them asked me one of the newest trends about, you know, the whole, you know, pressure system outside of a container. And then I decided, okay, explain to me how Earth has a pressure gradient force.
Well, getting back to the whole math is wrong thing.
The ideal gas law.
Oh God, don't break them. If they're having a hard time with basic arithmetic, do you really think they have a chance at understanding something slightly more complex? Because who was it that totally fucked up basic multiplication?
Yeah.
Lawrence Krauss.
No.
2 plus 2 is 5.
No, there was someone who was saying that 2
right
times 2 was not 4, but it was 8.
Oh, it's multiplication. I got it wrong. Never mind.
Or some shit like that.
Just got a super chat from Earth is seriously flat. Love is bombarding children's websites with flat Earth.
No.
Why are you funding a guy you hate?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen this person before, and I think they've changed their name. I think they go around literally just doing super chats, doing this kind of crap. I was watching a Heath, I don't know, stream.
Yeah, he's got a good channel.
Yeah,
I was watching he does good shit.
I was watching one of his streams, and this person was on there, and they literally did about 60 quid's worth of super chats just saying stupid stuff.
For God's sake, flat earthers, can you please do something that's not counterproductive to your cause?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bob and Jaron are doing a good enough job as that is.
Yeah, wait. Their entire cause is counterproductive, so they're basically doing their job.
I'm like, you're supposed to be counterproductive to society, not to yourselves.
Yeah.
It's what they do. They are self-destructive.
All right, to see if the chat wants to ask any questions. Heat Shield says there's a request to post the correct link to Schrodinger's cat's channel. Someone just do that for me, please. I didn't get the right one in there. Jose Gonzalez.
I just clicked my own chat.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Jose Gonzalez says, in his opinion, more shows should be made asking flat earthers to present evidence for flat earth, as all they do is question and deny, and yet they don't ever present anything in favor of the flat earth.
I actually let a person who I debated on Geo's channel try to do that.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown is trying to say things.
They're not going to do it. They will
never sorry, I wasn't.
a model.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The problem is that their proofs are things like, oh, well, NASA's fake. That's not really proof that the Earth's flat. It's proof that you think that NASA's fake.
I can tell. Well, here's one thing. Here's one of the best pieces of supposed evidence that a flat earther gave me. Did you guys know that there was apparently a connection between Walt Disney and Warner von Braun?
Oh boy!
Fletcher Island asks.
No, that was legit. Somebody. I could literally screen share you a bunch of emails I have with this one guy called Dead Weight about some of the crap he was shooting me even before we had our debate on Geo's channel. I could do that just to show I ain't BSing.
We believe you.
Someone asks.
Well, did Mark Sargent bring up a whole bunch of shit about that?
Oh, Mark Sargent tried to touch a touchscreen that wasn't a touchscreen, so.
and not just once.
Ass if it wasn't glued on.
And here's the thing. He didn't just do it once and figure out, oh, fuck, it's not a touchscreen. He kept trying it.
Yeah. Fletcher Island asks, how did Bob and Jeranism get so famous? From being idiots, basically.
They basically just won the frickin' lottery.
Of stupid.
Stop making stupid people famous.
It's a combination. They made themselves kind of important because they suckered a bunch of people to start paying them, but now they are so deep due to said payments that they cannot get out of it.
They can't get out. Yeah, they're done.
This is literally what's going to happen. Because only a week after the documentary hit Netflix, I'm just seeing the flat earthers eat them alive.
Yeah, I honestly don't understand how the flat Earth argument. I don't understand how the flat Earth argument is still a thing after that documentary. But Jack Daniels 10101 asks, "What is my price? How much would it take for a Flerfer to pay me to change my mind?"
Why?
You couldn't. I mean, you could give me a lot of money, and I would probably say the Earth's flat. But I would never change my mind.
I could. All you gotta say, this is literally what I'm going to do. I'm just going to say, okay, fine, the Earth is flat. Now give me my money.
Yeah, I'll take that money and then pay for a bunch of science to prove that the Earth isn't flat. So no,
I just wanted to tell Rapid X real fast. My does not care too about the whole flat Earth thing. but she laughed her ass off at your "fuck you very much" video.
Yeah,
she watched it.
Oh, really?
That was amazing.
She laughed and laughed.
That's so cool.
Like
I want to know where I can
hear
get.
her.
I want to know where I can get the
over and over.
Thanks again for doing that, Rapid X. All right, super chat.
Yeah, of course, man.
A super chat from Nate. I'm not going to say your second name because I will get it wrong. I'm just going to call you Nate B. $1.99 says no Flerf has ever presented a working model. No, they don't. Any of you guys ever seen a Flerf with a working model?
A what?
I've never even seen a Flerf who knows how a smartphone works.
There was actually a fight. There was a fight today between Dell, Flat Earth Fokker. Flat Earth got Dell's because he was talking about the AE model, lost his shit, ejected him, and then went on a rant about the model.
Yeah.
If I could try to pronounce that name.
Go on then.
So there's
Nate
so
Bridenbaugh?
much fighting in that whole crowd.
Brenda...
thing is, it seems like we're all cohesive. We all like get along. I don't know if any fights between any of us but they fight amongst themselves.
They've got so many different factions.
Yeah,
Brendan Von Ashen says, "Can someone please explain to Arwin that light is indeed physical?" Yeah. Is Arwin one of those people that think that light just instantly is there all the time? Because that's stupid.
That's not how it works.
Has anybody
we have like rangers.
Hey, hang on.
Guys, Marvel's trying to say something.
have-
Guys, shush, Marvel's trying to say something. What was it? Sorry.
Sorry.
Marvel.
No,
go.
I was just going to ask about the backlash from the documentary. That Jaren and Bob are being
it's
practically
massive.
kicked out
Yeah.
of the Flat Earth movement. And I saw... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm listening.
That guy from Awake Souls, remember that? And the Limitless channel, they went up against Sean and Reds that time?
Yeah,
guys.
the Pac-Man
I
map.
shared you that playing Marvel.
Which one?
I know exactly.
Why did everyone get muted then?
I don't...
No, we're talking about the way they've reacted to Bob and
Bob and
Jaren.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're trying to make chat raids against them, their own people. They're Satanists.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They will instantly throw free Masonic and Satanic and yada 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 other conspiracy bullcraps like frickin' Tourette's. The second they realize they're backed into a corner.
Yeah. A couple of super chats. Scrap the Skeptic Squirrel says that Radical's Mirror had some things about Disney.
Oh yeah, that's right. That Kennedy and Space did a part on Disney that this conspiracy that they are in cahoots with the Nazis.
And Demonic Davris for $2 says, "Does Sergeant have entropy for stare?"
No. That's not entropy. That is
I mean, there's just the one scene in the documentary when they're sitting at her broadcasting station, and she takes his hat off and starts trying it on, and the way that he looks at her, it's like it's just pure love and adoration, and like he's probably never ever going to wash that hat again. And I almost feel sorry for the guy.
That's friend zoned in the worst way.
Goddess Engineer says, Goddess Engineer says Sergeant is permanently friend zoned.
Oh yeah, yes.
We need to make a logo for that with a flat Earth and something. We need to come up with something.
Adam L says the thing is
also Mark Sergeant Ding.
That what's happened with Ranty the Globe Hero, someone pushed him into Flat Earth, but deep down inside he always proves the globe. Yes, Ranty is my favourite glober, I must admit. He does a brilliant job.
Yeah, Ranty is an amazing glober.
A better job than I do at proving.
Simon Dan says that Sleeping Warrior is about to go live with a video entitled Dear Dell.
And this is why I love ad block and other forms of fucking with the metrics. I have it open in a window, just waiting to see what happens.
Dear Dell.
Is it going to be against Dell? Like, I mean, is he going up against Dell?
At the moment, Sleeping Warriors camp is having a big argument with Dell's camp. It started off because Sleeping Warrior kept using some music that Mr. Cheswick has made. And Mr. Cheswick then made a video saying, no, stop using my music. And since then, this big backlash between Dell's camp and Nathan's camp has started to kick off.
Oh my God.
Wait, I thought Dell and Nathan were on the same side.
Hang on. This is from the live chat over there, straight from Anthony's GIMP. You know what Anthony is doing could be considered divide and conquer. Just saying.
You reckon?
Can I just say one thing though? About the hang on what you're doing? You and Red, when you say hang on, I'm literally in stitches. Like hang on, and then the guy explodes. That's always amazing to see. And you're doing it against us right now. It's even funnier.
Wait, what's going on?
Well, on their stream, on the Red Rhetoric stream, he basically they basically always go hang on, and then the flat earther explodes.
Oh,
yeah. Flat Earth.
Well, yeah, because they know when we go hold on. Yeah. That's us. That's us gently bending them over before we ram it in.
Ow!
And they know.
But sorry, I had to like walk away because like I was hearing something going on. I was just wondering what I missed.
We were just talking about you. Nothing much.
Shh. Everyone quiet. Like, back.
Yeah, he's back.
But I gotta ask you, I thought Dell and Oakley were on the same side. I thought they were like a team.
Oh, good Lord, no. Right, let's make this one thing very clear about Dell, is that he makes it very clear that he is not on any team. He is his own man on his own journey.
The man
with his own echo chamber. Basically.
Speaking of that, someone in the live chat over at Anthony's just said Dell called Riley a gish gash talking wanker.
Ooh. Jared, can I request something from you? You never, ever, 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 ever attempt to do a Scottish accent again.
I gotta fuck it up because it's Dell.
Right?
That's basically what he says all the time, right?
You're yelling.
So
I've been asking, can somebody get a flat earther to make a video about me? It'll make a channel.
Well, just keep
maybe
attacking them.
Maybe got 90-something of them already.
No, you've been
right.
Yeah, I got to 97 videos about me by flat earthers today.
I have literally no hate videos about me, and I also have no hate in my comments. But this pear dude is going to make a hate video about me, so maybe you make a video about him.
Yeah,
it's gonna work.
There you go.
The thing is, what you got to do is go after the flat earthers that don't have many subs.
I'll make one about you if you'll make one about me.
No. I was saying you've got to go after the ones that don't have many subs because they get excited when they see something about them, and then they make a video about you instantly. So yeah, this pear dude, what's his name?
I was trying to find a small channel.
The green.
The
Seattle green.
Got a question from the chat. Flitterell says, "Do you think that Jaron, Bob, and Mark and that lady, Patricia Steer, knew that documentary was about them and not necessarily about the flat Earth movement?"
No.
I think they were going to be. They thought they were going to be the heroes of that.
No. I think what they thought is it was going to be about the idea of flat Earth, and they just picked them as the pariahs and the shining examples of it. So when they saw how it came off and how it came off looking bad for what they were actually trying to support, that is when they tried to say, "Oh,
so
well,
they basically thought it was going to be like kissing ass, but instead it just showed them for the nuts they are."
Yeah, but Mark Sargent actually thinks that it was
about
good.
The people. It wasn't even about the topic of flat Earth. The documentary was about the people behind it who were pushing it.
Yeah, and that's like Mark Sargent has actually said to the documentary makers that he thought it was really good, and he likes it. Whereas Jaronism is trying to get his name removed from it and stuff.
I saw that. I saw a Godless Engineer make a video about that, and my God, Jaron, can you grow the hell up?
Yeah.
You know
And
what
yeah,
the thing is?
as Sean,
Sorry, Rapid, what was that, bud?
Yeah, I want to say that with Jeranism, and he tried to get his name off of, who was it? Who were you talking about earlier?
That he was trying to. He's trying to like get his name removed from anything to do with the documentary.
Yeah, that was Jeranism.
Yeah,
was it?
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think that the people who really are convinced of it, are more how do you say, they just try to fight for the flat earth for real. And these people like Patricia Steer and what's his name again, they want the money, the publicity, and they don't care much how they are seen. They have a community, right. They feel good in this community. And that has a lot to do with this whole flat earth thing, of course. You know?
Yeah, it's about, I mean, my first interview with an ex-flat earther, Clear Cognition, he very much said that one of the reasons he was a flat earther was because of the attention around it. You know?
Yeah, of course.
You know, it's, you know, if you're a flat earther, then you're going to have attention from other flat earthers and stuff. And I think that is quite addictive. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, I'm loving my YouTube channel, and, you know, the fact that my subs are going up and people watching my videos is a great feeling. So I can totally understand that, you know?
Yeah, but, it's fun.
Yeah, but at the same time...
I have to interject here. Yeah. The first step is admitting we have a problem.
Like 150,
So yeah, I mean, like, you can kind of understand a bit of
any video that you post, Mark Sargent posts that stupid cut and paste nonsense that he posts.
Hey, welcome back, Sean.
Well, now that the rant's been over, I've had time to calm down.
So,
Sean, you're back.
I'm watching what Anthony is showing over there, and in the live chat, there was a great comment. Sleeping Warrior thinks this will distract from him getting thrown out of uni.
Oh, no, he's still getting thrown out of early. So, Earth is seriously flat, $5. Mark Sargent's challenge is to go inside a vacuum chamber. Let's invite a Globetard along. How about fight the flat Earth, space is fake? Yeah, absolutely. I'll go inside a vacuum chamber with Mark Sargent, and because he doesn't believe in technology and stuff, I'll wear the suit protecting me, and he can go without it, and then we'll see what happens.
Well, if we want to get back to this whole documentary thing and what people are saying about it, what's really interesting about that is everybody who was involved in the documentary got a preview of it before it even hit the iTunes, which has been available if you paid for it for like 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Then it hit Netflix, and then shit hit the fan. Nobody said a word about the documentary when it was still, you had to pay to see it.
Yeah, when it was on Amazon, it was on Amazon for a while, and I think it was $4.99 to watch it. But now it's on Netflix, and everyone has Netflix. It's free.
Right. But once it hit Netflix, all shit hit the fan, and everybody's now talking about it on the Flat Earth side, trying to say it's a lie, it's deceptive, they cherry-picked, and all this other stuff. But nothing was said for 3 or 4 months before it got released on Netflix, when it was still available on other platforms.
Oh, yeah. No,
my favorite part now is how they're playing that
Mark
live.
Sargent defense mode.
So my favorite part now at the end.
There's been shows with him getting screamed at by flat earthers.
Yeah.
Well, what's even funnier is the people who were promoting this documentary while it was in the whole pay-per-view type of scenario wasn't flat earthers. They wanted no part of it to be made public, because it was the globe earthers who got a hold of that link that spread it around everywhere.
So do you think that some of the flat earthers in the documentary wouldn't have been happy about it being released, like before it came out?
They knew a long time ago that if it ever hit the public eye, they were screwed.
Yeah. Although,
like I said, they got to see previews of it before it even hit the pay-per-view platforms.
Sean, you're saying that no one got to actually say anything about it. Godless Engineer he did a review about it in November, if I remember. He got permission from the documentary crew to. So I think he was one of the only people really that kind of covered it before Netflix.
Oh no! Before then, it was first launched at a film festival in Toronto. Some of us know someone who actually went to the screening, and Patricia and Mark were there, and they had shit-eating grins like, "Oh, this is so great! People are gonna love it."
Yeah, people.
What?
People
Well,
love
this
this.
has been
Why are
funny.
they on?
Call me Snake, £5 says, Bob the Knob and Jism have been doing some serious backpedaling after that, Doc. Yes, they really, really have. Like, it's actually
Well, you know
that people that I work with that don't even like this whole flat earth, that I do, have come and told, hey, I'll watch this documentary and it makes the earthers look stupid. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, like all my friends,
They
they
don't even care. So people that don't even
like all my friends that know me
see us and just laughing.
Yeah, like all my friends that know me and know that I do this but aren't really involved in it, they're all being like, "Oh, Craig, have you seen this documentary?" I'm like, "Yes, of course I've fucking seen the documentary."
Hey, wait,
I just think
on,
that's funny.
Before we
it's the same thing.
November, December, January, February, March. It's been available for 5 months, maybe 6.
Yeah.
And nobody said a word about it on the Flat Earth side because they didn't want to draw attention to it. And then once it became freely available for everybody to see, they shit a brick.
Which is really ironic because they like to talk about conspiracy theories. They are making one right now.
Well,
all right, but before we continue, guys, I just want to say this for like some of the more quiet people. Marvel Girl, Laura, they, them. What are your thoughts on this little situation that the Flerfs find themselves in, that they basically dug a hole for themselves?
Go ahead, guys. I already talked about it.
Well, what was that?
She already talked about it.
Ah, all right. Sorry, I was just trying to get some more voices because there are a lot of people in this chat. I want to make sure everyone gets a voice.
That's a good idea, but if they don't want to talk or have talked about it,
All right, but
you guys are covering all the bases for me, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah, same for
I
me.
was originally actually going to be planning on setting up a stream with Anti-Flatter and Dan about, commenting about some of the damage control.
Yeah, there's been a lot of kind of damage control. Like, I still don't get how Bob can try and say that he didn't say those things. He was literally in the middle of a party, mic'd up with cameras around, and going, "Oh, this is a secret." I mean,
that was ridiculous.
I'm wondering, did he actually think that was gonna do anything? I was so thrown back. I was like, wait.
What you mean? Like, did
this
he
is
think
almost
that
too good to be true?
Did you think that he thought because he said it's a secret they wouldn't actually put it in the documentary?
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Have you heard the shouting match that he was in with Flat Earther?
Oh my god! On D Marble's channel. Yeah, there was a hangout on D Marble's channel, and I think it was Bob and vegan guy. I can't remember his name. Vegan Warrior or something. And they were screaming.
Yes.
Post something in chat, by the way.
It was glorious.
They were screaming at Bob, really ripping into him, and then he was getting really angry back and everything. I think the Flat Earth world in general hates them now. But
hey, Craig,
I was thinking.
It actually angered my wife because I'm in my in the morning,
what were you saying, Pig?
Laughing my ass off.
I just posted a link, ts.org. Essentially, the indie scene of the documentary that debunks Flat Earth.
Yeah.
Now light.
Oh, Earth is seriously flat. Earth is seriously flat is giving me more money to say nonsense. So that's $2 more to say Flat Earth defends itself. Do your own research. Now, this is the thing that gets me, right?
It's the last stand of these people.
That's really
do your own research.
If they want to keep,
when you don't have anything else, that's what you say.
Yeah, if they want to keep giving me money to say this, I'm more than happy with that. But one of the things that gets me is that a lot of the Flat Earthers will always just go to me, "Oh, well, you don't even research Flat Earth." Guys, this is literally what I'm doing for a job. I spend all day researching Flat Earth and watching the useless videos so that I can make content. I've done more research on Flat Earth than most of the Flat Earthers.
and that explains where your hair went.
Yeah.
You ripped it all out.
I'm pretty sure a lot of it's grey now. Well, more grey.
Why do you think I wear this hat?
They're calling you Picard.
Fletcher Isle says, does anyone know what happened to that Owen Benjamin guy? he started saying about flat Earth, but I don't really know.
Oh, adventure.
Yeah, he's been in a couple of
Was
kind
that
of
the
comedies.
guy?
$2 from Don Saranathus. I work with a Flerfer. He's a fucking idiot. Ding. And
Ding.
$2 from William Signs. Flat Earth is indefensible. Grow a brain. Yeah, I think most of them didn't grow a brain, did they?
I loved one comment. Somebody, I forget who said it specifically, but it was in your last live stream looking at one of the Flerfs. You're like, you have the same gray matter as Albert Einstein. What the hell happened to you?
Well, I've got one observation that, he says that the flat Earth defends itself on all fronts. I've got one observation that Jared was a part of that cannot happen on a flat Earth, and that would be anti-crepuscular rays after sunset.
According to the Flat Earth Society, it happened. This actually goes to their experiment where they're saying that across long distances, light will bend. And going by the wording, going by their wording, hold on, it's bending upwards.
Let's get something straight real quick. The Flat Earth Society that you'll find on the internet is literally a satirical site. Yeah. It was founded as satire. They come up with the most ludicrous ideas and push them as true.
But there is 2 Flat Earth Societies online, isn't there?
Well, speaking of that, so who here remembers the offer that Red was going to make live on air to Jeranism to help with the promotion and even increasing the foot traffic to the next conference in Dallas, Texas?
I saw that.
Which can I just address them about the Dallas conference? I put up a post asking if people thought I should do a fundraising stream. I've never done anything like that. I don't want to annoy people by kind of asking for money. It's not necessarily me asking for money. It was helping with funding to go and do something for the community. But what do you guys in here think about fundraising streams in general?
Good.
What?
Transparency. That is the key.
Want to go there? Also, want to meet you and shake your.
You broke up.
Well, fundraising is a voluntary thing. So if people want to give money, they will give money. So I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah, and exactly. And the biggest thing with any fundraising for anything in particular, transparency. That is the key to really show that.
I agree.
And let me be clear. If I was to do a fundraising stream, it wouldn't just be me sitting here going, give me money. It would be, all right, I would do a 36-hour stream and I would plan entertainment for the whole thing. All right, I would make it worthwhile. Yeah. I wouldn't just sit here going, give me money.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to show what have you done with the money? Yeah. Where did it?
How much will it be for you to shave your head bald?
I've done that many times.
I'm there. But anyway, so back to the point. The reason why I bring that up is because Jeranism finally messaged Red back, and I have permission to read the messages.
Do it.
Oh dear.
Please give me that too.
It's going to be interesting.
Everyone, get ready. Get ready.
Yep.
Extra, read all about it.
All right, shut up.
So, days after Red tried getting a hold of Jeranism to offer up a panel with Jeranism and whoever the fuck he wants against Red, Sean, Fight the Flat Earth, myself, and pretty much whoever in another all-star panel to really have some fun with this. Jaren didn't answer the calls on Skype. Instead, he sends this message. I'm guessing this was on accident. If it wasn't, then you have me mixed up with someone who finds you credible. Like when you took a drone image and condensed it to show curvature. That was hilarious, bro.
Wait, wasn't that Sean that did that?
No.
Yes.
It was both.
Right. So it's hilarious that he just debunked the flat Earth, is it?
That's how that works.
Yeah. I have Red's response to him as well. It was funny seeing Flat Earth debunked so easily. That is true. But no, that was not an accident. It was me willing to accept showing my face to you because I know you have been blue-balled on that front. So when you're done trying to get parallel lines to cross over in the distance, give me a call and I will provide details. Toodles.
I would love to.
Nice.
Jaren replied to one comment on his video saying that he'd debate me, but it would be pointless because he'd just destroy me.
My god. Wait, are we gonna have a bit of a problem here? Because won't Reds be charged with voluntary manslaughter the second everyone sees his face?
Well, yeah.
There's a disclaimer.
The reason I wear glasses.
Seen Raiders of the Lost Ark.
The thing is, guys, I didn't wear glasses before I started all this. It was just like I met Reds and he showed me his face, and now my vision's permanently impaired.
Can you see the flat plane now?
Oh, that's all I see. Yeah, Red's face is actually outlawed by the Geneva Convention, if you guys didn't know. Like,
I didn't know Red's face was a biological weapon.
Oh, no.
It's on the list of nuclear weapons.
It's inhumane.
Yeah. They were thinking about using it for like torture and stuff, but it was just they couldn't because it was too harsh. They couldn't subject people to that. So yeah, they just
waterboarding.
I think it's
went
also
with waterboarding in
the Antarctic treaty also talks about Red's face.
Yeah. There are. I think it's Article 5 in the Antarctic Treaty says that Red's face shall never be allowed on the continent.
Continent?
Yeah.
You mean the edge?
Yes, the edge, the ice wall. Oh, well, red, you're ugly. That's what we're saying.
From which you could see the same star looking two different directions.
Oh yeah, that's the one that always gets me.
Oh, from Jen Morgan in the chat. I saw Red's face and my butthole started to bleed.
Ooh. Oh no.
I saw Red's...
that doesn't seem physically possible.
I saw Red's face and it hurt my son.
Is that?
I'm so lucky I have not.
I got mute.
I feel like I should be counting my blessings that I've survived not needing to see the Red's face. But I feel like the more I do this, the more I run that gambit of actually seeing it.
Anti-Flatter says some say Red's face is made of pure Flerf tears.
I'm actually gonna call somebody out here in the panel. Rabbit X, you haven't said anything. What's up?
Yeah, nothing much, man. I'm just listening. I was thinking about actually which flat earthers are for real and which one aren't anymore. I think that's very because lately I've been watching Arwen a lot. Arwen, we say in Dutch. And this guy, yeah, but at least this guy's for real, you know what he's saying, he believes it, and and
yeah.
if I see how he, because I've been having a lot of fun in his chat actually with his subscribers, because these guys, they are not the same. I don't know. He has different subscribers, and I talk with these people, and they act normally, but I never go into conflict about flat Earth with those people, because then
Arwen's a strange one because Arwen believes in gravity, but not in like pulling towards the center, and then he believes that light is just everywhere all at the same time.
Well, yeah, I actually have a couple. I actually have a couple points to bring up with Rapid X real quick. I'm totally going to derail everything here.
No problem.
So Rapid X, did you ever get the MP3 of the DMC parody?
Of the DMC parody,
without the harmonies or without the melody? I actually replied that with a link directly to it on a G drive.
I don't know if okay, but you know why I couldn't take on? I received everything. The thing is, I had to put it on my what's the name again? The Google thing, because I didn't have a computer, so I couldn't do anything with it. I was on my phone, and I still have all these. I have so many songs to make actually, and that's why my head was a bit overloaded with everything.
Well, that's going to lead to the next thing, because how good is your Billy Joel impression?
My what?
How good is your Billy Joel impression?
I don't know. Billy Joel. Who's Billy Joel?
Billy Joel, really?
Only the good die young.
Billy Joel, you say?
We didn't start
Sorry,
the fire.
sorry.
Yeah, Always a Woman.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, man. The Piano Man and everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Billy Joel, we're talking. Okay, yeah, because my sound is a bit bad here, my headphones. But yeah, of course, I can sing Billy Joel.
Yeah.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
Well,
Sing
I was
us
actually
a
thinking.
song
I was actually
tonight.
thinking. Always a Woman. Actually, since I've already done that parody.
What's? Oh yeah, of course you've made it. But I'm gonna listen to it. And how do you make these songs, man?
I work with MIDI a lot. I've been working with MIDI since I was 15 years old. I do one instrument. At first, I was doing it sequentially, one note at a time with a mouse and keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually got MIDI instruments. So now I actually play the piano. I got MIDI drums. I got a MIDI guitar. So I do one track at a time, playing one of the three instruments, and then assigning it to a different sound.
Yeah, it's so good, man. I listen to all these songs, of course. And of course, every time I get inspiration to sing, but I can't do much, man. I'm on my iPhone 7. I can't do anything here. It's,
yeah, I think
so
Sean
that's
Hufford
a bit
Rapid X collaboration is cooling, really.
It's inevitable. It's going to happen eventually.
For sure, it's gonna happen.
But here's the thing: if you actually want to record a song for me, you don't have to worry about playing the background music. I'll actually put that in and just record yourself singing the song.
Okay.
And I'll lay that over a track over the actual song.
Okay, I'm gonna try to fix that. I just have to make sure that I find a way to put the soundtrack at the same time while I sing it. It's a bit, but okay, we can find a way. No problem. And for next week, my laptop will be up and running, so that will be easier. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about it, man. I'm really excited to work together with you.
But first, right, Rapid?
What? No, that's the same time. I can do two projects at the same time, of course, but that will be. I'm working on the second project, and that will be with some more people. It's Marvel Girl who set this up, so that will be fun. But
speaking of Marvel Girl, and since we're talking about like music and stuff, I know Canadian Thomas is in the chat, and dude, that song you made about Marvel Girl,
awesome, Canadian.
Well,
yeah,
Canadian Thomas does some really good stuff.
Really.
If ever you want to do a song of mine that I've done, just ask me which one it is. I'll pull the tracks out for the melody and I'll pass it right to you.
Oh, that's awesome, man! Because I have some songs I would really love to do, and so we can really talk about it, man. That would be awesome. Thanks.
Piggy, did you put the video link room for our new video on the server?
No, but I can.
Thank you. Because everybody listening, there's going to be a new sing-along, but there's going to be dance moves this time.
I actually tried to get people to do that with Gravity, but only 2 people actually submitted videos. That was kind of disappointing.
I was actually going to submit something for that song, but sadly I got stage fright.
Why do I not remember that one?
What, Gravity?
That's a question.
Yeah.
How do I dance in armor?
Hang on. Very noisy.
Very simple.
Ragical. Who all remembers Chocolate Hat?
Chocolate Hat?
He hasn't been around in a long time. I really should catch up with him, find out what's been going on, but he hasn't made a video in like almost 2 years. But his entire premise was he has a owl puppet that wears a hat. And he was actually one of the ones that submitted for that video, and it was his puppet dancing.
I'm now looking at a hand puppet of an owl.
Should I just submit a video of myself doing the Charleston?
No.
Well, Gravity was a parody of the Bee Gees' Tragedy, so you had to dance disco style.
Damn.
Even better.
Oh, you want me to stand up and everything, man?
No, this one's easy. It's just. Did anybody see Breathless, the movie Breathless with Richard Gere?
You realize that I'm a male, right?
All right.
You could have watched. Yeah, I don't think any of us watched that.
It's based on Jerry Lee Lewis's Breathless, and it's just all you gotta do is reach your hands out and maybe do an air guitar. That's all you gotta do. You can do that sitting down.
Well, I asked Riley to do an air guitar. He ended up pulling out a frying pan.
But then you got to stick a rose up your butt.
Yeah, but to be fair, when Riley went to Asda and bought Rock Band 10, and it said it came with a free air guitar, he then spent ages trying to get it. So what's the story with Riley getting kicked out of uni? Who wants to fill me in on Riley getting kicked out of uni?
They basically turned down his paper.
Was he actually? Was he on a course? Like,
yeah, he was actually in school. He was trying to get his master's degree, and they saw his paper and they said it's just not a good paper.
So now he's been kicked out. What was he trying to get a master's in?
University.
Law.
I haven't heard the story.
Oh, right. So nothing important then.
Well, he was under the impression that if he got his paper, he was under the impression that if he got his paper into the peer review process for the legal aspect of the school, that would somehow debunk science.
Well, oh my! See,
he equated legal peer review with scientific peer review.
This is my problem with Riley at the moment: is that he's not actually trying to debunk science. He's trying to debunk what science is. You know, like he will ignore the fact of the results and stuff from the Cavendish experiment, and then just spend ages arguing the fact of whether the Cavendish experiment was actually it was actually an experiment. You know, rather than addressing the facts that come from these things. Do you know what I mean? There's like, he's not actually arguing the science. He's just arguing semantics of words and stuff.
And butchering definitions.
And I said this in my most recent video. I did the Cavendish experiment.
Sorry, you broke up there, Kat.
In college. Not once. I didn't do the Cavendish experiment twice in college.
So, right,
university.
Obviously, one of the things that Riley has an issue with is like independent variables. So, do you guys know what the independent and dependent variables are in the Cavendish experiment?
Of course.
Anyone?
The dependent variable is
One of them.
I give up. Give me the answer. I suck at this.
I'm sure someone's got it.
One of them is the mass of the objects that you're using.
Yeah. That's the dependent variable.
Yeah.
So then the independent variable is...
I got it. The independent variable is how close the objects are.
Yes. The distance between the masses is the independent variable. Because that can be manipulated.
Right.
But Riley...
But they throw these terms around.
Yeah, and Riley will go and say that he thinks that the independent variable should be gravity itself.
Nope. Sorry.
It's a constant.
Exactly. A constant is never one of the variables. You can derive the actual numerical value of the constant as a result of the manipulation of either variable.
Yeah.
But a constant, by definition, is not a constant variable.
A constant variable. It's just not.
Yeah. So, I mean, and that's the problem that I have with Riley at the moment is that that's what he's doing. He's not trying to come up with explanations for anything. He's not trying to prove anything. He is just trying to go, well, that doesn't count because I don't think that's a real experiment and stuff like that.
Well, that's why he actually stopped talking to me because...
Is there a single...
Sorry, Sean, what was that?
Well, that's the reason why he stopped talking to me, because he actually came up with something that we should see on a globe that would only work on a globe, described it in great detail, and I already had footage of that observation.
Yeah.
And he couldn't talk his way out of it.
Oh, that was so fucking beautiful when that happened, too.
I mean, we all know that Riley's stupid.
My question
the question is Riley intentionally dishonest?
Yes.
Intentionally 100%. Dishonest? Hang on. Intentionally dishonest, but biologically retarded.
I've mentioned this multiple times. I have autism, and I'm at times way more self-aware than that guy.
Yeah. Oh man, right.
A single one on that side is a STEM degree.
Yeah.
Anyone, any of them.
Dell.
Like that's a real question. Do any of them have a STEM degree?
Dell's companion, Gav, claims to have and even showed something, but I can't remember what the actual specialty was, but it was.
Oh, that's right. He showed up to that day saying he had something. But
yeah, I think Gav is the only one that I've seen that could reasonably be expected as actually having a STEM degree. Bob Nodal has made the claim that he has an EE. I kind of doubt it.
Well, Bob Noodle also made the claim that he's got an active pilot's license.
A lot about his pilot license, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think when Wolfie went through his pilot license, and it showed that he hadn't done his first aid course since like 1972.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't want that guy flying any plane that I'm on.
I don't even want that guy in the same car as me.
I watched a video today about how submarines would crash if they just drove, or how they would come up out of there if they just drove straight.
Yeah.
With reference to the air.
Yeah, he was saying that like the same way that they think planes would just fly off into space, they think submarines would just come out the water.
Correct. And I saw something else about periscopes.
Yeah, because they just break physics.
Almost wanted to sit down and make a video about periscopes, but I just didn't have time.
Oh God!
So
who was this cat?
Who? Huh?
Who is it who wanted you to make that video?
Oh God, I watch so much of this shit. I don't even know.
What was that? Not Flat Earth Fokker? He was saying about the submarines in the debate. Possibly,
it could have been.
Yeah.
Like, listen to this stuff in my earphones all day. But somebody was saying, well, the Earth is 6 inches above the water, so how do they see so many miles? And I was drunk, and like, they can't. The periscope's not 6 inches of water. I don't know who it was.
Flat Earthers.
I'll get back to you.
All right. Did anybody see Goddess Engineer's debate with Antonio Subarats?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my God, that was the first time I think Kyle has ever hated his life.
Yeah.
That was the most miserable I've ever seen.
I felt for Kyle there. Like, what was Antonio Subarats not getting? Like, they were literally explaining to him he was trying to say that they were two different, the same thing in different ways, but then, like, Goddess Engineer explaining the story of Eratosthenes, and at the end of the explanation, Subarats would just smile and go, yeah.
I got a Phuket word vibe out of that.
This is what they do. And another thing, doesn't Antonio have the creepiest voice on the internet?
A little bit.
Very condescending.
And
very
close second.
Yeah, you're right, Marvel Girl.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey
Marvel
guys,
Marvel Girl's right that he is extremely condescending, because throughout the entire debate, that stupid smug grin was just on his face, and I've never wanted to slap somebody through the internet before.
Right.
I think you can give journalism a run for his money.
Yeah.
Open your eyes and see that dude.
No, see, here's the difference between Antonia and Jeranism is Jism will actually get agitated and start to tell you off. I know because I've been on the receiving end of it, and I kind of enjoy that fact. But with Antonia, it's very passive aggressive. That way, he never outwardly comes out like he's being an absolute twat waffle.
You want to know the one?
Wait, one sec.
I actually got him triggered with my last video. He got totally triggered.
Yeah,
he actually
right.
spammed my comment section really hard.
I've got
with stuff that's not even factual.
Another super chat from Earth is seriously flat. Sean, I'll let you address this one. It says Max 16 Sultan Sea event Thrive and Survive channel.
Yeah, you just got to mention Thrive and Survive, which he's earned the reputation of being called.
Oh, you mean Lion Connive?
Yeah,
there you go.
Lion Connive.
Anything
that Mr. Thrive and Survive says, you can just pretty much guarantee is going to be more wrong than wrong. Like
we're talking about a quote unquote weatherman.
Yeah, weatherman
who doesn't understand the Coriolis effect. But getting back to Antonio, you want to know the two things he did in that debate that almost made me want to reach through my phone screen and punch him.
Yeah. Apparently, apparently after the debate, he went and did his own stream where he was saying how much he owned everyone there. And he even asked permission to mirror the debate. When I think that was one of the most destructive debates I've seen a Flerf get like totally ripped apart in, and he wants to mirror that. I don't understand.
Whoa. Hold on, you are forgetting about one particular debate that I was actually a moderator for.
Oh yeah.
You want to talk about flat earthers getting destroyed? Flat earther didn't even want to bring up the conversation. I mean, what was my quote, Jared? Would you like to forfeit the remainder of your time since you're not going to bring forth any evidence to support your claim?
Oh.
Let me say something about Mr. Thrive and Survive. And AG and then Navy.
Sorry.
Meteorologist.
I've just got a butt in because
you're just not.
This stupid thing.
Please.
Lucky Haskins in the chat has just said, so your leaders finally agree the moon is in our atmosphere. Good news, flat earth correcting the cult. I just want to know, have you actually read, even just the most basic news article about that? Right, this is from data gathered in 1998, where they figured out how far the geosphere of our atmosphere goes, and it's actually over 400,000 kilometers away from Earth. It goes further than the moon, but that's not our atmosphere. It is an extremely diffused cloud of hydrogen.
I think you're expecting a little bit too much there. Yeah, they only title dive.
Yeah, but they think that basically the moon you could go on the moon and just breathe because of that. And oh my.
Did we expect anything else?
Like, it's the people that released this paper. Like, do you not think that they would have been a bit more, said a bit more about it if it was proving that space was fake and stuff? They wouldn't have just released it so casually. Like, what is fucking wrong with people?
And even then, why are they jumping all over something that results from measurements taken from well beyond where the firmament should be?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they realize, oh crap, we really need to get some new material. Hey, let's go with this one and see what we can twist out of this.
Lucky Haskins says, so that's not the case, and we have no answer. Yes, we do have an answer.
He just gave it to you,
and you just within our atmosphere, like you are thinking. There's someone actually put the amounts 0.2 atoms per cubic centimeter. You're not going to be able to breathe with an extremely diffuse cloud of hydrogen. All right, it's not the atmosphere like you're breathing down here. It is the outer limits of the particles captured within, what could basically be considered our atmosphere. Oh my god! And even though we've just explained this to them,
that I had, it's like the entire debate that I had my interlocutor. Did you even try to look this up before you screamed it at people in the street?
Scott the Skeptic just hit a point I was about to hit too.
Yeah.
Any that they can spam.
Super chat, Scrap the Skeptic Squirrel for $5 says, I don't understand what the problem with that is because we are technically within the sun's atmosphere.
And technically we are.
Yeah.
It's very, very thin, and it gets thinner as you go out, which is where the whole heliopause happens. You know, the heliosphere is actually the atmosphere of the sun.
Yeah.
It has a direct influence on it.
Like, I mean, Lucky, you can come in and talk to us about your misunderstanding of basic everything if you like. You know, I'm sure we can get you a link and you can come in here and have a conversation with us.
Please. I would love that.
Oh, please.
I'm way too excited about that, but I would just love to finally be
All right,
a part of
calm
that
down.
So,
Please calm down.
Lucky.
That would be like, I remember
He's not
Jared
coming,
when CC called me on phone.
Yeah. Lucky Haskins, put your email in the chat and we will get you into this and we'll have a conversation with you. Come on.
Let me do an analogy here for Lucky. If you have a molecule of water and it's on a plate, does that plate constitute a lake? Same thing.
Or a river, or an ocean, or any larger body of water.
Yeah.
A frickin' puddle.
I mean, it's down the same route of the whole, the military papers prove that we're on a flat earth because they have the word flat in there every now and then. But if they actually read the entire papers,
sure?
You know, it would...
Do you want to go there with me on cherry papers, please?
I know. The cherry picking is insane. You notice they've gone, Lucky Haskins says funny rather than giving an email.
Come on, Lucky. We won't bite.
I will.
Hard.
Bring me military papers, please.
Yeah. So, Lucky, we'll let you in here, and we won't talk over you. We'll let you speak. We'll let you have your say and get out what you think, and then we'll respond to you. Come on.
Sure, Radical has a sword, but look at the bright side. I didn't bring my taser today.
Wait. Craig, Fight. We need to be sure. We can't entirely guarantee not getting talked over because sometimes, one, we need to stop the bullshit so we can address what's been said. So, fair warning. And two, Kat, your connection's kind of choppy, and I think that's leading to you not exactly hearing us.
Right, so Lucky, come on then.
Who, me?
Yeah, I think your connection's a bit choppy, Cats.
Well, on that note,
I'll log out and log back in.
On that note, I am way past my bedtime because I got to get up at 2:00 in the morning. Lovely me.
Thanks for popping in, Sean.
Okay. Have fun, guys.
Thanks, Sean.
Lucky Haskins says, it's not cherry picking. No one claimed it's proof of a flut. Okay, so you're not claiming that the moon thing is proof of a flat earth, but you're trying to say that it's something that it isn't. You're not understanding the basic facts of what's being said there. You're trying to say that it's disproving the heliocentric model and what we know to be fact. That's what you're trying to say. So why don't you come in and explain to us why you think that?
Let's ignore his chat until he comes in.
Yeah.
Well, we could also... hang on. We could also invoke the Vicky treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Timed out until we see an email.
Yeah.
I like that.
If you would have told, Lucky says if you told us 2 months ago that the moon was atmosphere, I would have laughed. No, because this data was gathered in 1998, has been freely available for over a decade.
Wait. And here's the thing. Them making the claim that it shows that the moon is in our atmosphere, we laughed then. We laughed 6 months ago, and we're laughing now.
Mr. Cheese Dick is in the chat.
Am I back?
Oh.
Cheese Dick?
Oh.
Yeah.
Cheswick.
Basically, my second YouTube channel is in the chat.
Yeah.
So the liar.
Yes.
The confirmed liar.
All right, I want to point out something. As Mr. Cheswick is here listening.
Oh, Cheswick.
Hi, Cheswick.
Mr. Cheswick a while ago, I mean, I actually showed in a video how he made a big song and dance about how he would never make any videos or about me or talk to me on YouTube again. Since then, there's been 5 videos featuring me, and he is currently in my chat talking to me. Not only that, but he once said that if I went legit, then he would shut down his YouTube channel so I couldn't make any money off of him. Now, by legit, I assume you mean the fact that I've had my P45 from the benefits people, so I don't get benefits anymore, and I'm registered as a company and paying tax. That sounds pretty legit to me. So, Mr. Cheswick, when can we expect your channel to be shut down?
Or are you lying again?
Yeah, or are you lying again?
Calm down, girls.
My money's on the lying again.
Yeah. Like,
I don't like how you treat your biggest fan.
And he did a song about me recently, right? In a video, I mentioned how the observable universe is 14.26 gigaparsecs in every single direction. And he started him and his vans, like he did a video going, oh, look at this idiot claiming to know how big the universe is. We've had a fleet of satellites in orbit for over a decade monitoring the CMB so that we can figure out how big the universe is. So, Craig, it's nothing personal, dude. I'm just winding you. You think you're winding us up, Mr. Cheswick, but you're hilarious.
No.
You are literally
it's funny.
Making money for me. Every single video you put out, it makes me money. It literally pays my bills.
Haven't you said this like 20 times already, and he still does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you think that he should make music and not about flat Earth?
Yeah, I mean, the guy's got talent. Like, he's actually a really good musician, and I wish
it's really catchy.
I wish that he did. And he's still going on about how I make, all the claim of all claims. Well, no, Mr. Cheswick, again, that's not a claim. It's a fact that we know because we have measured the observable universe. We actually
can Rapid X do a collaboration?
Can
Rapid X do a collaboration with him?
Rapid X, Mr. Cheswick collaboration.
No?
I'm just a little bit disappointed that Cheswick's putting on such a brave face, even though we have so much evidence that the guy, I think, has a bit of a problem.
I'm really going to blow his mind with this one. He said, the globe will fall, folks. It will. Yes, the globe falls every day around the sun.
Yeah, that's how it's orbiting.
But there's this wonderful thing called inertia, which makes that falling into an orbit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Adam L says observable universe, the part that we can see. Yes, that is the point I'm making. The observable universe for us is 14.26 gigaparsecs in every direction. But that is just the observable universe. Outside of that, it's literally accelerating away from us too fast for us to ever know what's there.
Every time you say gigaparsecs, I'm just reminded to Back to the Future.
And in his comments of the video he did about me, one of the comments was, he's using Star Wars maths now because I said a parsec, even though Star Wars in the original movie got parsecs wrong because they tried to say that he did the Kessel Run in under 12 parsecs, which he tried to say is a unit of time, whereas it's a unit of distance.
Although because the movie got it wrong, how does that even work? How does his mind work? I wonder.
I don't know, but the fact is, he gets all shitty about me making money off of YouTube and stuff. But every comment and stuff that he makes, it's just all fucking helping me every time. And in the one he did about me, he did some music, Fight the Flat Earth. It was actually pretty cool music. I didn't know where it came from. I think he's stolen the music from someone and put my voice track over it. So I made a comment about how, I'm totally stealing that and using it as my own. And then he made a video about that comment about me saying I'm going to steal it. And then
he made a video about a comment?
Yeah, and then he made another video saying that he's trolled me because he didn't even write the music. And I'm like, well, that's not really the point, is it, Mr. Cheswick? You've just taken that music and you've put my voice on it and you've made a really cool, funky little tune. You did that, whether it was your music or not. You've done that, and now I'm using that as my outro forever. Thank you.
I just have to say one comment by Eric the Cat. 1 point, 1.31 gigaparsecs.
Someone else was saying my name there?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
One was the debate between you and Mr. Chadwick.
Oh, Mr. Cheswick won't debate me. He's a little coward.
Why? He has such
because
mouth.
he's a little girl. He doesn't know how to put on his big girl knickers yet. That's the problem.
Because he has so much to say in the chat, but
I know.
Rapid. It's still.
He's going with the basics. Water doesn't bend around a ball. It's simple. No, Mr. Cheswick, you're simple.
What?
He's less than simple. But so Rapid. Yeah. One of the Veterans Talk Weekly episodes, I forget which number it was at this point.
Yeah.
We gave a standing invite for Cheese Stick to show up.
Oh.
He gave a condition. We fulfilled the condition. And he pussed out.
And if you go to my channel and look for a video called #BitchMade with Mr. Cheswick, you can see the whole saga there. Now he's trying to say, haha, the joke's on me, it's already copyrighted and I tried to claim it. Again, Mr. Cheswick, that's not the point. You went to the effort of doing it and bringing it to my attention. Thank you very much. I'm using that now.
Do you see what he says now?
Craig, there is no debate. We can discuss, but not debate. Well, why don't you come in here and you can discuss with us right now, Mr. Cheswick? All right, I won't call it a debate.
In the world.
And I won't call it a debate. I will call it a discussion. I will have a discussion with you about the objective facts of our reality. Please come in. The panel members will be quiet whilst we talk.
Exactly.
We
will mute our microphones. How's that?
You have the option right now to
Beat me by
come in
1
here
second, Radical.
and show up, fight the flat. I know that you will love to make a video all about this, about how you have shown up, fight the flat Earth, the biggest joke on YouTube, because that's what you call me, the biggest joke on YouTube. Oh, I'll just look at that 7,000 subs I've got now. Thanks, no worries. So come on, Mr. Cheswick, show us what you're made of. And actually, come in.
I'm right off too bad, he says.
What did he say?
He's
right, I'm off the
right
bed, girls.
Bed,
running away like a little lady, just like normal.
Bitch made.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the video I just put in there.
Cheswick left.
People in the chat, #bitch made, please.
Yeah, man.
But guys, if you would like
hang on. So he said, "Sorry, guys, I don't trust you. You'll probably hack me." Too late. You've already been hacked.
We know everything. You should not search for those things, Mr. Cheswick. Oh, the thing is, this is what he'd do. He'd come in and now he's gonna act like he's made a fuss and won. And that's the wonderful thing. Whereas we've just quite clearly shown what a coward he is. The moment Craig challenged, gee whiz, he conveniently decided to go to bed. But yeah, guys, if you would like to subscribe to my second YouTube channel, just go and check out Mr. Cheswick. There's about 30 videos of me on there.
I have 2.
Should I put a link to that channel in the
yeah, absolutely. Because I would love to get Mr. Cheswick at the point where he can monetize. Because the second he monetizes,
this is gonna be the next conspiracy that the Flerfs are gonna go apeshit about. That Mr. Cheswick is just like an outlet for your channel, and he's just gonna be instantly part of the Freemasonic conspiracy.
Yeah, totally. Oh,
that's actually true.
Hey, Cheesy's back.
The thing is that he was the one that came up with the whole conspiracy of the military are funding anti-flat Earth YouTube channels.
Really?
Yeah. No, seriously. There was a literal whole conspiracy about it for a couple of weeks.
It was longer than that, and he was the one who started it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's fucking hilarious. He genuinely thinks the military are paying me to. Well, technically, I get a war pension, so they kind of are paying me to do this.
I'll never monetize, Craig. Never.
Yeah, I bet. The second you're able to monetize, I bet you will. See, now the thing is, Mr. Cheswick, you say that, but you're a confirmed liar. So your channel should be deleted, frankly, and it's still here. So I don't believe anything that you say.
I told Flat Earth Fokker if he could prove it, then I will give him every $1.
Yeah.
I said it on our debate.
Yep, and nothing.
And he didn't even respond.
Because deep down, he knows.
Johnny
that
says
he
it's
can't.
kicking off on Sleeping Warriors channel. Should we?
What's going on with Wiley?
Stirring drama with Shed Rage.
Should we go over and have some fun with him?
No, because he's not working.
It's like a flat Earth civil war.
Hang on, no. Here's the thing: I would not interact because he doesn't deserve it.
True. Mr. Cheswick says he's only here so that we can keep tabs on him.
Wouldn't it be fun?
Mr. Cheswick, we don't need to keep tabs on you. We've already got bugs everywhere. I mean, nothing at all. Sorry.
By the way,
all that hard work I did.
I'm totally. Mr. Cheswick, I am not outside of your house right now.
Nope. Totally not.
I don't. I'm not in a black unmarked van with 10 other mysterious people in trench coats.
I am not inside this house.
That suit of armor didn't just move.
No. Hang on. No. We are not going to talk about what he does right before he cries himself to sleep each night.
Factard says that Pangillion1 wants to debate me. Who's that? And get them in here.
Can you save me some Flerfs to debate, please? I only just started.
No, I like them. They're fun.
Well, they're stupid enough anyways.
Yeah.
You guys gotta learn to share.
Turquoise Laura, I think, is going to bed now. Thanks very much for coming along, and thank you for your awesome work on the Discord. I really appreciate it. So who's this Pangillion1, by the way? Anyone know that? Factard also says that he is not Mark Sargent. What's your question?
Craig, I have a wrench.
Do you not have a wrench?
I don't have a wrench.
You mean a spanner?
And I cry myself to sleep every night.
I knew it was the guy.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Oh no! I mean a wrench.
They're called
I'm
spanners.
with a hammer.
A hydro spanner.
Type in the
spanner.
Type in the chat, and I can spanner you.
I actually want a saw. You want to play a little game?
Hang on. Need to check something.
Line of the day from Sleeping Warrior. We don't have to prove anything. We show that science is bullshit and lies. No one will ever know stuff like why things fall.
New super chat.
Earth is seriously flat again. Thank you for more money. Thank you, brilliant. $2. Nathan Oakley destroyed the science guy. Epic. No, what?
Wait.
I'm going to tell you exactly what Nathan
Oakley.
Falling
down.
One sec. I'm going to tell you exactly what Nathan Oakley did. Was he performed the fallacy? In fact, that's all he ever does.
Oh, nice. And by the way, I want to point out we have a special appearance in the live chat. George Nawchuk, my favorite fellow engineer.
Hey, George. Sorry, what were you saying, Professor Games? Constable Conspicuous?
These guys want something dropping. Hang on.
Yeah. Does Sleeping Warrior really think that we'll never know why things fall, and so therefore we just have to accept that we'll never know? I mean, isn't that the most stupid fucking thing in the world? Because isn't it better to find things out even if they're really hard?
What does that even mean?
Well, there was one time.
Here's the thing: you're making the mistake of, Fight. You're asking them to actually, ask questions. You are actually asking them to do work and actually, think about these things.
Use the brain. They cannot.
Oh, it looks like we got the trolls in the likes and dislikes as well. Apparently, I got 87 up and 89 down.
I didn't want to say anything because
So right in the last live stream, I had 20 up and 212 down within the first 5 minutes. So I see it as a badge of honor. But guys, please go and smash that like button just for the funsies. Anyway,
here's one thing I gotta ask about that stream. I've gone back and rewatched it a couple of times because I need a good laugh. I want to know what the hell happened to all those sock dislikes.
I'm pretty sure that YouTube knows that the socks are socks and will get rid of them because it went down. I think
AI is smart.
It was at 309 dislikes and then it went down to 40. Basically, they know all of.
Here's what I got to say.
They know all of PMars's 350 sock accounts.
You can't
The guys
fool
got
the
more-
YouTube AI bot.
Yeah. Right.
It seems like when they ask questions, the question is more important than the answer. They don't want an answer. They want to ask a question.
And I think that's what Antonio Subarat's proved.
And that's it. The question is their argument, not the answer.
We're talking about a guy who thought trees grew big because of levity.
Yeah. Oh my!
And then there was the freaking bouncing feather.
My God!
Feathers are not made of rubber.
I'm convinced that Antonio Subarat is a Poe. He has to be.
Yeah, of course. Come on.
There's no way that he isn't a Poe.
Well, let's not forget Gunnar.
But look at the grin. Look at the grin at his face when he's debating somebody.
Yeah.
I have to vouch for one flat earther though. Flat out.
Yeah, flat out.
Oh, flat out is amazing.
Yeah.
He is their top elite researcher.
He's the only one that I won't.
Never doubt him.
He's the only one I won't debate because I don't think I could debunk him.
No, you can't.
Nope.
You can't.
He is undebunkable.
He is so far beyond us.
Yeah.
He did.
We have no idea
He
what
does
he has.
experimentalizations.
Yeah, I mean, he's the only one that does experimentalizations.
He's the one who came up with Dropity, right?
I think so.
No, that was allegedly Dave. Maybe.
Maybe.
We're still looking into that.
Welcome to Critical Think in the chat. Critical Think, I've got a question for you. You've basically disproved Antonio Subarat, right? Do you think he is a Poe? Because Antonio Subarat's put out a challenge which Critical Think completed twice, I think, exactly to Antonio Subarat's specifications. Yet he still
no, Flat Out Hero Part 2.
So I just want to know, Critical Think, do you think that Subarat is a Poe? And by the way, if you guys have not subscribed to Critical Think, then please do that. He's amazing.
And why doesn't Critical Think have its banner?
I just
yes. He said yes. Yeah, and
Yeah, he does.
of course he has. You know, Antonio Subarat, he was an artist always, you know, and he was busy with his art, and suddenly he came across this flat earth thing, and he started making videos about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the only thing, man. I never saw him go back to his artwork. Maybe he should.
Was that what his channel was originally about? Was it?
Well, no. So he was an artist, and
yeah,
dude has potential. If he would knock off the shit.
Exactly, but many of these people are very talented in things they do. That's what I was saying actually in the chat earlier on. I've been busy with the psychology behind this flat earth thing more than the debunking stuff. I'm not a scientist. I can do some maths, and you know, so it's obvious that you guys are all right and they're wrong. For me, I'm just an outsider, you know, and I can see what you people are doing, and I see which people are dishonest and which people are honest, and that's all I do. Mm-hmm. And when people attack me on a personal level, then you're on the wrong address with me, you know. Yeah. So that's when I make my songs mostly, and now I have some requests, so I'll do that with fun. But you know, but the thing is, it's so strange for me to see that people can believe people like Antonio Subarat and Nathan Oakley, and that's why I can respect people like Arwen, you know, this guy. He at least he believes what he's talking about. You know, most of it at least.
Yeah, but Arwen also clearly has some mental issues.
Yeah, of course, but of course I can judge that, but I'm no doctor, and you know. But for me, it's all about respect, man. It's just treat each other with respect, and that's lost in this whole flat earth thing, you know, and that's a bit my problem with the whole flat earth thing. Yeah.
Rapidex, the work that you do, it reaches other people beyond where we are. As I was saying about my wife, she doesn't care about any of this, but
exactly
the work did it made her laugh, her interested in this subject. So
that's awesome to hear, man.
You're reaching people. Yeah, no, that he would tell you. You're
that's
reaching
awesome.
beyond where this subject.
Lucky Haskins is saying, I'm still waiting for you to admit the moon is in our atmosphere. I'm pretty sure we did admit that, and then we explained to you what section of the atmosphere it was.
You know, gonna come in now.
There are different levels to the atmosphere, Lucky. So stop being
I can get my meteorology book and name off all of them. I can Google it.
I want to read Ash Scott's comment.
Yeah.
Subarats, failed artist, becomes flat earth. Oakley, failed presenter, becomes flat earth. Liley, failed lawyer, becomes flat earth. Sargent, failed gamer, becomes flat earth. Jerenism, failed Bitcoin scammer, becomes flat earth.
Bob Nodal, failed engineer, becomes flat earth. Patricia Steer, failed radio personality,
becomes flat
earth. A lot of failure.
Ross Thatcher, failed drug dealer, goes to flat earth.
I don't know what Ross Thatcher is. Just failed.
This isn't even a hard topic.
Johnny says, I was talking to flat earthers on Nathan chat, and they do honestly think Nathan is the best debater and shows the truth. Nathan Oakley cannot debate. He doesn't know how to debate. All he knows how to do is recite logical fallacies that he doesn't understand.
Well, and here's the thing. So Nathan, Dell, and I think it was Chris Monk all showed up to do a group-on-group debate on the Non Sequitur show. Once Nathan realized he couldn't pull his typical shtick, he raged and then ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Someone will find it and be able to link it into the live chat. But yeah, it was epically hilarious because they ended up leaving their guy. Like Nathan and one of the others raged, quit, left the third guy high and dry.
Earth is seriously flat is back with more money for me. Earth is seriously flat's back with more money for me. Another $2. It's a rescue mission, Operation Mass Globe Portions.
At this moment, he's a double agent, right?
He's given me about 20 quid today. That's brilliant. Thank you. That paid my electric and gas for a couple of days. I don't understand this. Literally giving me money to say stuff against.
Hey,
I mean, don't stop.
He wants to be that stupid, but I do have to run. I'm gonna try to get a nap before I get to go back to work. Yay 16-hour days.
Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping this up soon anyway. Just wanted to say hi to Triax666. I hope you are feeling better.
I thought it was Trixie666.
Read it. Triax.
Oh, well, fuck me then.
Right.
I mean, I might be wrong, pronouncing it completely wrong.
All right.
Triax?
But I will catch all of you later.
All right. Speak to you later, Jared. Thanks for coming along.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming by, Jared.
Roden says, who's the guy with the hipster mustache, high IQ, failed circus ringmaster? Yeah, that's Mario.
Oh, you mean Red Show Quackery?
No, Mario. He is Mario, right?
Nick Dastardly, that's what God is
Mario, failed plumber, goes to flat Earth.
I've been trying to arrange a debate with him, he keeps not responding. And one of the reasons I want a debate is because I've written 20 jokes about mustaches that I want to tell him. I mean,
well, didn't you see his little talk with Godless Engineer?
Yeah, the one where he tried to claim that angular resolution can make things disappear from the bottom up.
He was very angry about his mustache.
Right, let me just stop this stupid angular resolution thing, because it would not make things disappear bottom up. It would make things disappear in totality at the same time.
The law of perspective.
You know, they actually said one time to me, there is no bottom being cut off talked about in the law of perspective, and I was like, yeah, that's the entire bloody point.
Yeah, the law of perspective, alpha equals 2 times the arctan of g over 2r, where alpha is the angular size of the object, g is the actual size of the object, and r is the distance to the object. Using that,
I actually almost broke a flat earther by saying that to him.
But you can literally figure out how big things are supposed to be based on how far away they are with that calculation. And not only that, but it works every fucking time.
Or does it just work because science says it works?
Yeah. Lucky Haskins says, damn, proof of gravity, I'm hooked now. Well, no, proof of gravity is the fact that things fall to the ground with an acceleration of 9.8 meters per second squared. So that's the proof of gravity. And the proof that mass attracts mass is the Cavendish experiment and basically any big weight. Like, all right, Lucky.
Yeah.
I
told that to the morgue aisle.
Yeah.
And he can buy the apparatus because he's great at e-begging.
All right, Lucky, what do you think is the reason things fall? I have £10 on density and buoyancy. Anyone else?
You're gonna win.
I got $1 on dropity.
Dropity is also an option.
Or anti-levity.
I have $1 on idiocy.
Idiocy, yeah, that's the one.
I don't know. Is that the word? That's not the word.
It is now.
All right, I made a word.
Yay.
Idiocy, right?
Idiocy, yeah.
Yeah, I got it eventually.
Lucky Haskins has
Rapid one, you're not helping me, man.
You notice how we ask them a direct question, they don't respond, and then what will happen is in a few minutes they will just respond with something completely irrelevant.
Mm-hmm. The total gish gallop tactic.
Yeah, Rodent no last name says in real science today the Dragon capsule docked with the ISS.
Dragons aren't real.
Try telling that to Edgewise.
Oh my god. He couldn't even like pareidolia right.
No,
he was really bad at it.
Yeah, I mean,
my bunny was cool.
Like Radical, I seriously want to hug you for the Dragon Ball reference, but your armor's too pokey.
Yeah, you have to fight Flat Earth because he found him, and I just found a video of him. So,
I mean, how did he not see Pikachu with the giant oversized tinfoil hat? $2
this morning I didn't have to drive across the bridge because there was just a dragon. I just drove across the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
On my way to work.
$2 from William Signs, density and buoyancy. I mean, are you being serious and that's your answer for gravity? Because no. But if you're just answering and being nice, then thank you for the money.
Wait, we were supposed to be the ones that fork over the money. What the hell?
He's not a Flerf.
Rider Dinosaur says, what about the dragons? Just search Edgewise. All right, EDGYWYZE. All right, 2 words. Just search Edgewise, and you're welcome.
If we're gonna be,
you're gonna need. Well, if somebody is gonna search Edgewise, then Regical is gonna send so many face palms. He's gonna be so busy.
Yeah,
it's not fair to Regical.
I've debated Edgewise twice on Non Sequitur Show. The first time he rage quit, and when I say rage quit, he dropped his tablet and then spent a minute trying to figure out how to turn it off.
He did not remember that.
And he's not the only one.
I was in a hotel room and I was laughing my ass off.
My very first debate I ever had, which I cringe when I go back and watch now, I was still horrible to him, but Flat Out Hero, he also rage quit on me and couldn't figure out how to hang up. And I was really nasty to him, but at the same time I did come up with the best insult in the world, that he needs to go and apologise to a tree. And if you wonder why he needs to apologise to a tree, it's because there's some poor tree somewhere working really fucking hard to convert carbon dioxide into oxygen just for that moron to waste it.
He's probably going to see a dragon in that tree. Also, should I post a link to his channel in the chat?
Yeah, post a link to Edgewise's channel. Everyone have a laugh. He's fucking...
Craig.
Yeah?
That statement was factually inaccurate. There's thousands of plankton working really hard so he can breathe.
Oh, okay, but also trees. Fletcher,
I have to apologize because I've stolen that apologize to a tree. I've said that like 3 or 4 times since then.
Should I put it on a t-shirt?
Yes.
$2 from Fletcher. I just want to contribute to the cause. Thank you. All super chats will be going towards my trip to Dallas, so I'll be making sure they're all kept aside and for that.
If your new friend here keeps this up, you'll be able to fly first class to Dallas.
Yeah, if
check out
Earth is seriously flat, just keep giving me more money. That's fantastic. I won't need to do a fundraising stream.
Check out Rocket Scientist, his comment.
Rocket Scientist. If a Flerfer walks in a forest and no Glober is around to hear him, is he still wrong? Well, yes. They don't know how to be right.
Yes.
That's the thing.
If gravity drops sorry, let me try again. If gravity drops a tree onto Stupidity's head, do any of us give a damn?
No. That does bring up one thing, though. At the beginning of my shows, I always have like a euphemism for murdering stupidity, and I'm running out. Help.
I just gave you one.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to totally steal that, but if any,
you have my permission.
I say things like, I'm Fight the Flatter, welcome back to the channel that hangs stupidity off the building, makes it beg for its life, and then still drops it anyway. Things like that.
I got an even better one for you.
If anyone has any suggestions, then please pop it in the Discord server, because one of the hardest bits about my scripts at the moment is coming up with new jokes.
Do you need to come up with more?
I've kind of ripped myself.
I got another for you.
Sorry, go on.
At 5 a.m., I have been sitting in my bathroom on the throne and heard, "Hi, this is Flight the Flat Earth, where we run stupid around the corner into the
waiting arms
of science.
Yeah. And then murder."
And laughed my fucking ass off and woken up. And then later, yeah. And you owe me for that.
$1.99 from Jen Morgan. Here's a donation to the Dallas trip.
Laughing my ass off.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, because she's sleeping.
Thank you, Jen Morgan, for the donation towards the Dallas Fund.
It's just great.
William Stein says the channel that gives stupidity a blanket party.
Oh, I got an even better one.
Oh, yes.
Go on then, Constable.
Hey guys, and to anyone who's just joining this live stream, welcome to Fight the Flyer, the channel that throws a toaster oven, a hairdryer, and a curling iron into Stupidity's bathtub.
Yeah,
still plugged in.
I can use that. The one
you
that
have
got
my permission to use that.
The one that got people the most was when I said that I treat stupidity like Bambi's mum. People didn't like that one.
Well, because
that was great.
Nobody liked what happened to Bambi's mom.
Or like, here's the one that made me laugh my ass off. Chases stupid around the corner into the waiting arms of science.
Yeah. Right. My wife actually came out with that one.
That one, oh my god, I laughed my fucking ass off.
Right, I'm going to wrap this up now, guys. I want to say thank you to everybody for coming along. Thank you guys on the panel for joining in. And again, thank you for all the support you've given me. Constable Conspicuous, thanks for nearly killing my channel. But we won't talk about that again.
He's not going to live that down.
Hey, it inadvertently helped you because you ended up streaming on Red's channel.
Yeah, I had 24,000 people to stream to instead of 7,000, so that was quite good.
Wasn't it the professor though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was the other guy that looks just like him.
Little bugger.
Really strange.
William Stein says he cried when Bambi's mum died. I'm sorry. But yeah,
hugs. Hugs.
thank you guys for coming along, and I will.
Baby's mom was delicious.
Yeah, I will speak to you all. I'm just going to try and find a Flerf to debate tomorrow. So hopefully, there will be some fun. I can't edit videos right now. My laptop overheats the second that I try to. I've got a new computer come in within the week, and I've got like 3 scripts ready to go that just need editing and putting up. So for now, it will just be some live streams whilst I'm getting my new computer sorted. Thanks everyone for coming along. Remember, stupidity is not right. Fight the flat earth. Bye-bye.
Bye.